Hi friends, it is Kirsten and I'm joined with Jana again from Ballerinas by Night. Thank you for coming back to another one of my videos, and if you're new, bienvenidos, which is welcome in Spanish because I am now trying to learn Spanish again.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, okay. Every time I make an intro, there's always going to be a random like chatty element to it. It keeps some of the folks coming back, apparently. But we're not here to talk about me learning Spanish. Surprise. If you read the title, then yeah, you would know we are going to talk about the benefits of taking a break from dance and some things we've learned from our experience doing that. So yeah, let's get into it, shall we?
Let's do it. So
a pretty simple benefit that I've experienced is more inspiration, excuse me, to dance. Now that I dance 2 to 3 times a week, it's so much less mundane to me, and I feel so much more inspired. I feel more present when I'm in ballet class and mindful of just the joys of it. Even just being around people or listening to the pianist, or even if it's a CD, I just enjoy the little sensations that I kind of muted out when I did it every day for hours and hours a day. I still loved it that way, but now that I'm relating to dance in a new way, I've just really appreciated that lesson in not taking it for granted anymore, and it's made my dancing actually much better.
Yeah.
Because I enjoy it.
Yeah. The time that you're there, you like want to utilize,
right,
you know, every minute of it.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's not going to be there in another 4 hours.
Right. Like, especially when you have the option to be doing something else with your time. It's not a requirement to be there. I'm just so much more grateful for it, and that definitely shows in my dancing, and I actually feel that benefit in my body, that joy to be there, instead of like, I'm just gonna get through another class.
Yeah.
Plus I'm not injured anymore, so
that,
I'm experiencing that at the same time as reframing the way I dance. So that's just,
a lot,
Whoa, it's been really enlightening for sure.
That's amazing.
Your turn.
Alright, my turn. Let's see. Okay, so for me, if you guys don't know, I'm an adult. I'm just an adult dancer. So like, I'm never professional. I'm a very dedicated adult dancer. So, you know, for me, taking a break means like not dancing at all. And I don't like not dancing at all. I really like the routine and having it in my schedule, and I just enjoy being in class. And when I was kind of like forced to take a break for a little bit, where was I going with that?
You're making me realize I was saying a break and then defining that as dancing 2 to 3 times a week. We talked about that in your video, but I think in my video I need to make a little bit more sense that I didn't just stop dancing, I'm just not doing it seriously or nearly as frequently, and so that feels like a break to me.
Yes.
But you have more insights on just taking a complete break.
Yes.
Yeah. So you're getting 2 insights here. Yes. More than just 2 people, but 2 experiences, you know. More value.
Heck of a deal here.
Yeah.
So I think what I had to learn how to be happy without dancing in my life. Which sounds like a really sad thing, but I think it's a good thing to be, because I don't think you want to get to a place where like you can only be happy if you're dancing. Yeah. Like, it needs to be in addition to something in your life and not like your entire life. Because it can totally consume you, even as a recreational adult dancer. You know, I could be at class every night and never see my husband or my family, and sometimes I've been like that, you know, because I just enjoy it so much. So, you know, I think it had made me like mentally kind of think about, you know, what about dance makes me happy and why I keep doing it. I know you talked a lot about that in the video, which I thought was like so spot on for like what I was going through, and so yeah, it was just a lot of like soul searching and just getting to like a better mental place about dance and not being afraid to not be able to go to class.
Yeah, not doing it because you're afraid you'll get out of shape, afraid someone will notice if you're not there, or, oh, I always do this on a Tuesday, what else am I going to do? I need to do it. Yeah, just kind of breaking those mental ties that you have with it that are more obligatory than making an actual decision out of free will.
Yeah.
It's hard.
It is really hard.
Good
but
stuff
it feels good if you can figure that out and get to that place.
Yeah, when you kind of break that tie and you're like, I don't need dance, but I want dance.
Yep,
and
exactly.
It's cooler.
That's it. Yep.
Oh, here's one that a lot of serious dancers, I think, completely just take out of the picture. I always thought, okay, in order to dance well and to be healthy, I need to do it every day so I'm not weak, and so that I won't get hurt in class because I'm weak. But now I'm realizing that most injuries are overuse injuries like my own. And even dancing 5 days a week straight in a row, it's not, I don't think that's very good for you. But I'm not saying we shouldn't do that. If you're dancing seriously or you're pre-professional or professional, like obviously that's just a part of the deal. And personally, I loved dancing every day, and I imagine anybody who wants to do a career in ballet, like, you love it enough to do it every day.
Yeah.
But what I'm learning is that my body is so happy now that it's not being forced into dancing every single day, and I've been healthier. My injury that had been going on for so long, pretty much a year straight, and it got really terrible, as many of you know from watching my videos, it healed so quickly, just even dancing twice a week. And I started jumping so quickly into my break, and I've been fine. That's the really, really crazy thing. So I'm learning that having a day or 2 or 3 days between classes allows me to recover, and I still dance just fine in class, but I'm not in pain when I'm dancing, and it's wow, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Because even if you're not injured, a lot of dancers still hurt because they're overworked.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so that's been a huge lesson for me, and a big benefit as well. My body is like,
It's so, thank you. Yeah.
After all these years. Oh, this is what it means to be healthy. Wow.
Yeah. Okay, so the next thing I discovered was that I like other forms of exercise. You know, when you're dancing so much, like why would I go like do some other kind of exercise when I could just go to ballet? Like why would I do that? And part of my break from just like family stuff going on, and then I had an injury on top of that, so like I was trying to like adjust, you know, what I was doing, and I started doing yoga and like trying to really give it a try, and I like discovered that I really, really enjoy it, and I like, you know, it brings like a different aspect physically to ballet, and I think it, you know, enhances that. And I, you know, just like I'll put on YouTube cardio workout things, and I will do them, and I really, really think it's fun, like or like dance kind of workouts that are just like, I don't know, you just like put on some pop music, and like, and I just think that it's like, it's just really benefit, like it's not gonna hurt your dancing, I don't think so at all. It's just like, it's fun. So I think that knowing that and like taking a break, I'm like, okay, well, just because I can't dance doesn't mean I can't also like just physically stay fit. Like I can find other ways to do it. So that was like a fun thing to discover, and like a relief all at the same time. Yeah, I relate to that so much because obviously I talk about a lot of cross-training methods, Pilates or yoga or something like that, to complement your training. But for me, when I realized I just want to be active because that makes me happy, I could do things like yoga or different. I started getting into cardio, not hardcore because I'm not like I hate it when I'm doing it, but I feel so good afterward. Yes. Yeah. But I realized I don't have to save myself for anything. I used to have this feeling like I need to save my energy for ballet, like my body only has so much to give, and dancing several hours a day and then cross-training, I just couldn't afford to have any more time spent exhausting my body. And now I can go take a Zumba class, or I'm on the hunt for a good hip-hop class. So if any of you OKC people know about a good hip-hop class, holla at your girl, okay? So I do stuff like that, and it's so much fun just to appreciate something else that my body can do. And
especially when I put myself in a situation where I'm trying something new, it's amazing to not have so much judgment for myself because I don't have an expectation created around that. So yeah, I just enjoy trying new things and it helps me mentally. So
yeah, for sure.
That's a good point. Again, always giving as much about your points as you do. So I think one of my favorite points I'll make is that since my passion is really coming out so much through my dancing now that I choose to be in class and I'm excited to be there, I actually wake up and I think, it's a dance day, yes! I get excited like I did when I was little. I haven't felt that in so many years.
Oh my god, that's the best.
Yeah, so I feel so happy, and when I'm dancing, that happiness shines through. And I get compliments from my peers all the time, like, wow, you look so good.
Aww.
Even though I'm not at my prime, but I'm really dancing. And I've talked about this in some of my other videos about how people often get the dancing trained out of them and they're not truly in the moment listening to the music, interacting with it, like putting passion into it. It's just purely a technical feat for them. Even if you don't think you're doing that, it's like you're not an artist unless you're putting something of yourself into it. And so now that I'm doing that, I just feel myself beaming in ballet class, and I get compliments all the time, even from company instructors, and I'm like, what? I haven't danced in like 4 days. Are you kidding me? What? But I take it. I don't try to be self-deprecating about it. I'm just like, wow, it's got to be the passion. So when my friends come up to me, I'm like, girl, it's just the passion just shining through me. I'm just kind of like, you can tap into that too. Yeah. I'm just living my best life over here. Do you relate to that? Like,
I do.
When you're happy, people
yeah. I totally do, and I think that I've felt that way recently too. Just like I've been doing adult ballet for 12 years, and I feel like I kind of hit a wall, and I just sort of like, I was like, you know, there doing class, and a lot of it was this like, you know, fear of losing everything I've worked for, but like I don't feel like that was like a period where I just felt like I didn't even hear the music anymore, which is the whole reason I started dancing in the first place. And so like, and I don't know, I think just the break and the injury and like all of that, and like coming back and being able to physically feel good and mentally be in a different place, like it's just, whoa, like it's just
different.
It's a lot, and it's like, I don't know, it just really amps me up because like it's the reason I started dancing in the first place.
It's so empowering.
It really is. Yeah. Like, you feel like you could do anything.
Yeah, I feel like when the mind gets bored, it looks for something else to pick on. Instead of just enjoying, you start looking at yourself in the mirror and getting upset about something.
Yeah.
As if your mind just needs something to think about. It's going to compensate for you not enjoying yourself. You just made a point, right? For me? Me?
Who was that you? Or was that me?
Yeah, that was me. So it's your turn.
Okay.
I just forced a response out of you. I said, do you relate to that?
I watched though, because no, I did. I felt like I wanted to say something, so glad you said that. This is kind of a short one, but like, just like the reset from taking a break is like really good for me physically. I feel like I just, like my muscles just get really tight, like we've been talking about, and like I just overthink the crap out of everything. Yeah. And I just like, it's like I don't know, just a recharge, a reset, and you come back and like some things just kind of fall into place that you're like, oh, well I was like way the heck back here because I was so tight about everything, and now I'm just like, oh, okay, if I just like lean forward, I won't fall out of that. Like,
exactly. I feel like I can feel things more. Yeah. I kind of get in touch with that muscle memory of when I was training really hard, but also thinking too hard. And now all that muscle memory I set up, it's still there, which is amazing. Yeah. So now I'm just kind of riding on that, and it feels great. I mean, even when I don't do things with the same level of strength I did, surprisingly the coordination is there. So yeah, just I forgot actually what you said, so that's cool. But I remember it resonated with me really hard. Well, way to be honest.
My like last point is about just the having more time to fit in things with family and friends, and you know, working on those relationships that, you know, you can kind of put to the side when you're committed to going to class. And I think like the freedom in knowing like oh, on a Tuesday, like you know, like Tuesday's been a ballet night for like 100 years for me, so like you know, like the idea that like I wouldn't have to go to class and like I wouldn't have that obligation, or like my friends want to say let's go see a movie and I always have to be like, okay, I can't do these nights, you know what I mean, and like
here's my
so it's kind of nice to just kind of be like, yeah, it's whatever, like I can meet you whenever, you know, like that's kind of a nice, it's a nice change just to feel that. I mean, yeah, just like opening up other possibilities so that you can work on those things and the relationships, and then bring them back into your ballet life when it's time to come back.
So is that it?
I think so.
So that's all we have for today, guys. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you sticking through till the end. If you're, I mean, obviously, if you're watching this,
and then you made it to the
then
end.
you qualify for accepting my gratitude. So yeah, and thanks again, Jana, for doing another video.
Yeah,
I love
thank
doing
you.
it. And yeah, subscribe, all that stuff. You guys know the spiel. You probably have it memorized. Thumbs up if you've got it memorized. You get a gold star. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.